Okay. Hello, everyone. Um, I just got back from getting the rest of my tests done. I had a mammogram done, and I had a Hep C. They drew blood. So, if anyone is a baby boomer, without telling our ages, you really need to go get checked because lots and lots of people, I know 5 that are my age, that has had hepatitis C from a very, very young age and had no symptoms, no nothing. But when you get up there in your 60s, at the end of this month, I'm going to be 63. Anyways, in your 60s, 50s, 60s, all of a sudden you start having problems, and usually it's undetected and something starts malfunctioning with your liver. So, everybody that's a baby boomer, go get 2 vials of blood drawn and make sure that, they can do stuff about it so that when you get older, you're not going to start having problems. Kidney failure, liver failure, all this kind of stuff, because all of our, not only our bones, but our blood and everything else just goes nuts. It just gets wore out. So, enough of that. And today is our anniversary. Happy anniversary, Glenn. He's out on the road. And I told him it wasn't fair, him giving me my anniversary presents, going to get blood. Excuse me, you guys. Kids, turn your head. My boobie's smashed. But I'm so thankful that he's got a job, that we have insurance, because it is hard when you get older and you worry about, just annual junk. So anyways, enough of that. We are going to make another half bars, and this one is going to be Huckleberry Harvest. From Nature's Garden. I've used it for many years now. I'm telling you, it's one of the best smelling blueberries, if you will, huckleberries. It depends on where you're at. All the Michiganders, they'd go up north a little bit and get all the huckleberries they want. So it is one of the best smelling and the best behaving. And even though it looks a little yeller, guess what? It doesn't. Add some TD to it. That's all you need. It does not turn it dark like a lot of the other ones do and misbehave. And who doesn't love blueberries? I love them. In July and August, that's blueberry season. Or if you're a Michigander, or an Ohioan, or an Iowan, or whatever, this is the season. All right. One of my favorites is Slippery Elm Bark. We're going to put that in there. I mixed up my lye. Where is it? With making oat milk. I don't know if you can see it. Oat milk. And I think, let's see, in this recipe I needed a pound, 1 pound, 4 ounces. So, a pound of the oat milk and 4 ounces of aloe vera, because I just love them together. And then Slippery Elm Bark. I love putting that in there because it is so, so good for people that have skin problems, no matter what they are, and itchiness and things that go along with eczema and psoriasis and things like that. Anti-inflammatory, which I love. And yes, we're not talking about ingesting. It's got a lot of good benefits to it. It has a whopping thing of potassium, but you can soak in it in a tub and you get, through transdermal. But the biggest thing is it's a pain reliever. It's an analgesic. So if you were soaking in it in a tub, which I think that would make a very good bath bomb. Gives me some ideas. Uh, let's see. Do you know that they used to use it for syphilis? Yeah, they used to use that. Sore throats. And I told you before about George Washington and Valley Forge when they were starving for 12 days. For 12 days, the men just starving. They had took the slippery elm bark and peeled it and would boil it because they had plenty of water because it was winter and they had lots of snow that year. And they would boil it and it would come out like a porridge and it tasted like oatmeal. So, you know, what a thing. But they had lived on that for 12 days until they got a little bit of people coming in giving them some food and stuff. It was just, I read about, I love history and it's pretty sad. And let's see, magnesium, zinc, the vitamin B's, all different kinds of stuff. Let's see, all of the minerals I said, and a large amount of amino acids, and that's why it's even good in soap. But yeah, that's what sustained their life, and especially, you know, going through the cold winter as it was. Everything takes a season, and that was a bitter cold year. So yeah, it sustained them. And I'm not promoting anything, I'm just telling you about what I like about this. But it's so good for soothing skin. When you mix it with water, it's like a liquid Band-Aid. You can sit there and you can put it on your skin and it kind of like has a film in it. It'll like seal it and take itchiness away. Just soothes the skin. So, if I'm going to use oat milk, which we all know that oatmeal is very good for your skin and skin products, and so I like to use the Slippery Elm Bark. So, I think that's enough of all that. And of course, the butter that I'm using is shea butter. So, then I'll be cutting it in two. And then before this is over with, I'll show you the other one that I did. It was a clay soap, and this one is too. It's got whopping clay in it. I will show you the packaging that I did. It's nothing fancy, but doggone it, I think this hillbilly's got it. Yeah, I think it looks very good for our half bars. And I am saving all my pennies. I sold some soap over the weekend. You saw me make those baskets, so that helped. So I got my first $100 put away for September and October when we get the store. So, yep, you gotta use what you got. And I ran out of my parchment paper. I don't have any other, like butcher paper, nothing. So, ain't complaining because I got lots of Walmart bags and stuff. And yes, I did that. If you're gonna do it, and I've done this before, but if you're gonna do it, make sure that you put the ink, the printing of it, on the outside, not on the inside, because one time I did that. And yes, I had Walmart on my soap. I had to wash it off, but you know, don't do it. So that's what I did. I just took one bag and I slid it, took the sides off, and then just opened it up. And yes, it's not going to be nothing fancy, but it works very well, and there won't be too many wrinkles. But heck, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, enough of that. I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to get geared up, and we're going to make soap. So I won't talk through it. I'm just going to speed her up and try to get my music in there. I don't know why I'll put them back to back, and then I got spaces that don't have nothing, and I don't understand it. I am just so thankful that I can get as far as I can get on the editing. So, excusez-moi. get geared up and we will make soap. Yay! Hang in there. Oops, if I can get up. Oops. Okay, I lied. I got one more thing to say. In here I have my Canlan clay and my Slippery Elm Bark. And I like to do this, and this is for the newbies, is because you want to hydrate your clays. If you're having problems doing clay soap, usually you start running into problems if you do not hydrate it first. Either it be in water or, you know, oil. I put mine in the oil. This has been going, I put this all together, oh, let's see, about 5 hours ago. So yeah, it should be nice and hydrated. That's why it looks the color that it does, is because of the Slippery Elm Bark and the clay's in there. All right, now I'm going to put in my fragrance right now because I know it behaves. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Nature's Garden. Yes, Huckleberry Harvest. All right, now I'm going to speed this part. making a mess. Oh, okay. Get my gloves off because I don't want to touch my paper. I'm going to show you the rose clay and oat milk soap. I promised you that I would show you for wrapping. And make sure this isn't it. Yeah. Oh, I better drink some more coffee, I think. Let's put it on here. Okay. These are the halves that I made with the rose clay and oat milk. And da-da-da-da. Let me show you. Here is my stock card, the labels, if you will. Got them on sale, I think for $3 for 30 sheets or something. I can't remember. That comes in the sheet. And here it is, you guys. I had to wrap one. So that's what it looks like. And the side. And the back for the ingredients. What do you guys think? I know I am in love with it. Those are going to be, I think you can see them down there. Those are going to be the half bars. So that's what these ones will be. We'll just make a few more and we'll see how it goes, and they'll be in the shop or in the store. I have to put something on there because it likes slip and slide, but it's because these still have a little while to go for drying. Okie dokie, I'll clean these up and take some pictures and we'll get this video up and running. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Stay out of trouble. And I'll see you in the next soapy adventure.